So how are we doing, guys, and welcome. It's Kraken here, back in 7 Days to Die in the Dummies guide, and we're at the beginning of day number 5, and today's going to be a very, very crucial day for us. We need to build our bicycle and get ourselves sorted along there. There's the morning charms. We need to sort out our food situation. I can put a point into Master Chef, which is under the strength key. So here, because at the moment we can't really cook much, so if I do this, it means that I can make some bacon and eggs, which is a very good way of making some food. And we've actually got, if we look at our food chest, we've actually got a bit of stuff here, so we could actually do that. But we're pretty much out of canned food at the moment. As you can see, I've just sort of taken a bit of the roof off here. We'll just build up onto this, square it off, give ourselves a bit more room in here as we go along. Like I say, we're not going to be holding down the Horde base in here. Right, we need to take the coal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Right, okay. This inventory mod here, these buttons you will have on your vanilla game. This I've actually added, and I'll put a link into the description. Basically, it just means whatever I put in this slider bar here won't be affected by this. So whatever I click on here or try to put back up to here won't be affected when I've selected. So the first 8 things here, because we know we need the painkiller, we need the buckshot or blunderbuss ammo, the lockpicks, those things that we're going to just carry on keeping in our inventory all the time. So what should we do first? We've got our acid, we need our acid. Let's sort the bicycle out first, and then we can go slightly further afield. What do we need for the bicycle? Grease monkey, we need to put a point into there, so there's our first point gone straight away. But we are very, very close to getting another one. So now we can craft the wheels. So we need some oil, scrap polymers, forged iron, and some coal, which is why I dug up the coal and the acid we got in the last episode. So, scrap polymers, how am I doing for those? I've got a great deal of those. I might need to get some more of those. Forged iron. Now, I was absolutely useless, and I actually sold some of the first bits of oil we got to the trader, which I should not have done. So we need 32 scrap polymers in total, and we need some oil. We've got the coal, we've got the acid. Right, well, I think first things first then, we're going to go back out to one of these basic houses just around the corner from us and try and find ourselves a wrench, because we can get oil very easily from a car. So let's get cracking. Right then, so I've just come over to this bungalow over here, which is right around the corner. There's our house. There's the one we went through yesterday with the workbench, which is amazing. Trader here. By the looks of it, we've got a lot of fairly decent sized houses around us here. So we're just going to make our way into here. These chemistry stations can be very useful at times. Oh, woken a few people up. Got the scientist straight off the bat. We got anybody else coming down? Got ourselves a backpack in here. And normally I'd like to go and do quests, but the problem is at the moment the quests are so far away. It isn't going to be a great help to us, because we don't want to spend all day travelling. Could get oil in the rubbish, has been known in the past. Right, the floor does break out here. We've got to be a little bit careful. The floor is lava. Just to make your way over. You're down there. Fatality. Ooh, beautiful. Right, now we've actually got a chemistry station here. Is it working? No, it's destroyed. See, beakers. Non-stop beakers. When I bought a beaker, we get them all the time. Now, this place actually has quite a lot of these things here, which is Not so bad. Right, what we got in this one? Plenty of glue. Any food for us? We could do with food. Judging by the kind of people in here though, they wouldn't use food very much. So we've got a robotic sledge schematic. That thing is pretty useless, but we'll read it just for the XP because we are getting quite close now. Our next skill point. Any food in here? No, nobody sensible in this house. Some oil shell. Everything we don't need. At the moment. Right, let's I'll quickly sort you out. Come on. Why are you walking away from me? Oh, that's probably why you were walking away from me. Lockpick. Glass handle. All the basics at the moment. Those are brass. I'm kicking myself for selling that oil. Some hops. I can sell some beer. Right. What have we got in here? Oh, Jesus. Oh. And there's our other skill point. We'll work out where we're going to put that in a minute. Glue for days in this place. I can't remember if this is a tier 1 or a tier 2 quest. Oh, an antibiotic and some cream. That's going to be very useful. Right, we're just by the final loot now. Chrysanthemums you can use to make red tea. I'm not going to worry about them at the moment. The grain alcohol we do not need. Hops we don't need. We can pick those for days outside. Same with the goldenrod. Let's just clear ourselves up a bit of room. You're not really worth anything. Another beaker. Scrap that to go with the other stuff we got there. We do not need that ear of corn just yet, and we will drink you. So normally I try and keep all the inventory management like that off camera. I do a little cut, but during the beginning of the game, especially with this kind of guide, I've had a lot of people ask just to leave those little bits in. It makes the episode just a little bit longer. It can be a little bit tedious, but some people just like to know kind of what my thought process is behind it. Oh, we're out of stamina. Lundy it is then. So there we go. Well, I like keeping my hotbar. Please give us a wrench. Murky water. Oh no, we did. Somehow we managed to do the toilet, not the sink. Come on, give us a wrench. No. I'm pretty sure, go up to the roof in a second, I'm pretty sure to get a wrench it's made out of, we'll scrap that to go with the other brass. I don't think it's, no, it's locked. It's locked anyway into salvage operations, but it is forged iron. So we could put that skill point into salvage operations. Craft quality 2, salvage tools. Ratchet or impact driver unlocks with this crafting. Doesn't say anything about the wrench. Am I missing that? It says the ratchet or the impact driver, but it doesn't say anything about the wrench. Maybe that's a typo. Oh, loads of gunpowder. We do not need gunpowder. Right, let's check the big one. What have we got in here? Okay. We've actually got a level 3 stone sledgehammer here, but we're not going to be using it. And now we've got the baseball bat and the 2 blunderbusses. We should be fine. Scrap armor. We're going to wear that. Take these 2. You're worth a little bit. You're worth a little bit. And we'll take that. We might have to use the steroid to get out of here. Right, there we go. Into this box and more gunpowder. Right. Let's get ourselves onto the roof. Where was that? Like everybody has a shower with a ladder in it. It's causing me a few issues at the moment. You going to get into there? No, right. Pickaxe. Right, let's get up here then. Oh. Oh, look at that. They made it a pain to get into because they were hiding stuff up here. So we've got a lock here. So to check, you will use your lockpicks, which we have 8 of. You keep your finger on E and then scroll down to the lockpick and take your finger back off E. So let's see if we can do this. They do break a lot. So that's one broken. There we go. So we managed to do it. I did speed that up. So in the end, I'll show you how many. We're down to 5 lockpicks. So we used 3 lockpicks. Okay, we got some steel knuckle parts, a stone spear, which we can't even sell. So it wasn't amazing. What have we got in the weapons bag, though? Oh, look at that. A level 4 blunderbuss. So that one we shall now scrap. More blunderbuss ammo. I'm keeping all the iron arrows. I've stopped even using the stone arrows now because we seem to be getting plenty of them, and a bit of cloth. Right, come to this house just literally across the road. All I'm interested in now, make sure that blunderbuss is loaded. There we go. All I'm interested in now is kitchens. Is that not a fake one? Oh, that was my last arrow. Stone arrow. Let's just put an iron arrow in. Oh, well, it's woken you up. Oh, and we've got another floor is lava situation. You're going to fall down? No, you're going to come on out. That straight in the noggin. Beautiful. Right, if we jump onto this thing here, jump over here. Always grab the chairs. All I'm interested in now is kitchens. We need to get this wrench. Hey, Chels, how you doing? Ooh. Nice. Why you always keep your blunderbuss loaded up? Right. We just need a wrench underneath the sinks. Oh, hello. Blunderbuss is doing work for us. Okay, we got some food. Anything behind Ben? Got ourselves a purse with some old money. And there's going to be another one downstairs. No, I don't think there's going to be a sink down there. Right, on to the next one. Right, here we go again. All I'm interested in is this wrench. We find some oil on the way, perfect, but we're just going to be checking the kitchens and the bathrooms of every single POI around us. And that's all I'm interested in. Anybody up here? Yep. Beautiful, unlocked. What we got up here? And we do not need the lead. Do not need the paper. Right. Oh, there we go. Straight up into the attic. Come on, down you come. If you find any food, it'll be greatly appreciated. Hey, Loza. Use that power attack and it did me over. Right, so we come straight back down. Is there anything hidden behind here? No. Always worth a check. What we got over here? I haven't got a name for this one yet. He looks a little bit like Bart Simpson. Ooh, you bugger. Check the desk. We've got a bookshelf here as well. Oh, very nice. Okay, muffled connector schematic. Night Stalker. Gain 5% more XP for kills at night. We're not going to do much of that at the moment. BDU bottoms, I'm pretty sure we've already got on. Yeah, we have. Got that. The leather duster is actually very good. So we're going to keep that with the poncho. Come on, where is your kitchen? Do an extra 50% sneak damage at night. Oh, hello. Oh, I didn't think you had gone up. You didn't make any noise. Ah. There we go. That's why you keep 2 on your hotbar. Yeah, you loaded up. Now you can get scrap polymers very easily from the blinds. So we're just going to quickly jump over to here. There we go. That's 4 scrap polymers. I'm sure we've got enough of those. We needed 32 in general for the wheels for the bicycle. Let's quickly check this. Duffel bag. Just a can. Right, where is your kitchen? Because that is all we're interested in. You people not eat? A bit of food though. Now keep us going. Drink that, clear out our inventory a little bit. Right, kitchen. Kitchen, right, this is the bathroom, sorry. It's got the right sink in it. Coffee seed recipe. Oh, no. Don't want any of that. Toilet pistol. Right, ground floor. Maybe this is where I should have broken into. Dining room. Kitchen's got to be near a dining room, surely. There we go. This looks like a kitchen. Right, here we go. Get our chairs as always. Bit of food. Beautiful. Sink. Oh, you're kidding me. Don't know if there's going to be another bathroom down here. No, with the wrong sink. Right, let's get out of here. We'll quickly grab these blinds and then we'll be on to the next house. Right, straight in through the front door. Straight away some bookshelves, which is very nice. Are we going to fall through the ceiling? Out of those zombie closets? Okay, a book we read just earlier this morning. Yeah, I thought it might be too good to be true, but I can see the kitchen right next to us. Should be a very nice, easy raid. Yes, we could go through all of these and get the final loot. We're going to quickly read those. We're going to read that for the XP. It is worth a bit of money, but inventory space is getting a little bit on the tight side. Right, Loza, there you are. Let's sort you out first. Right, where is our sink? There you are, beautiful. This is just getting silly now. We'll take your food. You keep giving us drink. You cans. A bit more food. Totally full. Right. Scrap that. Eat that. And eat this. At this rate, we're going to be down to building our Horde base on day number 7 at this rate. Right, this one I can actually see the kitchen from the outside. Makes life a little bit easier. I don't know if anybody's going to jump out at me. We've actually got 2 sinks. Oh, these are the posh people. 2 chances, and there we go. Oh, you can't make this up, can you? Like London buses. Right. Let's get out of here. That's all I needed. We'll quickly read that. Do not need the nitrate powder for the moment. Right. Now we have 2 wrenches. Not just the one, but 2 wrenches. So we need to find a car like this one just over here in the house we were just in. And we can start taking you apart. Quickly search you. We've got a pain pill. Get rid of that. Take the pain pill. Right, this is going to give us scrap iron. It should give us some cloth as well. It's giving us a headlight bulb. One thing we don't actually need at the moment. Right, this level will give us fuel, mechanical parts, and hopefully some oil. And we've caused a bit of commotion already. Come on. Luckily we can repair this wrench with the repair kits that we have, so we're now sorted. Right, give me your oil. There's 3 stages to the car, maybe it's the last stage, this stage here. We don't have any room for the electrical parts. Right, well that didn't actually give us any oil. Which is... Right. I got very confused then. The oil was actually behind us. So get rid of the spring. Oil. It's only given us the 1 oil, but it was actually throwing some stuff out of our inventory because we were too full. I'm going to take... Oh, I've got 2 steroids. Take the steroid. We'll scrap the shovel because we'll probably make one, and we need to take the spring because I believe we need a spring. So I'm going to quickly now run back towards the house that we got the workbench in and take apart any other cars I see on the way. Beautiful. There we go. We finally have our 4 bits of oil. So there you go. Pro tip at the beginning. You find some oil. Oh, there's an engine there. I'm going to scrap the iron helmet and take the engine. Engines can become very useful. So if you've got any other parts that you haven't got room for, they lob them in these little stacks, but they don't stay for very long, so you've got to be a little bit careful. Right, wheels. We need 2 wheels. Craft that. Beautiful. Get those on the craft. Now let's go and make these handlebars, which I'm going to need some duct tape for, but we've got a lot of glue and we've got a lot of cloth, so let's sell some duct tape on the go. We're going to restart those wheels so the duct tape's done first. And get over to this workbench, which is in this house right here. Right, we've actually got a car in here as well, so we're back at our workbench. Bicycle handlebars. So we've got everything for them. I can't make them off the workbench. Alright, let's just double check. No, so this symbol here shows that you need a workbench to do them. Now I was right in that. They've changed this quite a few times in the recent alphas. That's 30 seconds for that. And as I'm here, I may as well just take this car apart while I'm waiting. Right, so when you've made your parts in here, it takes it from your inventory and it puts it up here for you. So we're going to just quickly... What have I got here? I don't need. I definitely do not need a yucca seed. So we're going to bring the handlebar down. The wheels are being made at the moment. And you can only line 4 things up. And it's like having a second inventory. So it is very, very useful. And the bicycle itself can be made on your person. You don't need the workbench. The only thing you actually need the workbench for is the handlebars and the bicycle chassis up here. But obviously we found that, and I'm pretty sure these stack. They never used to, but I'm sure they stack now. Beautiful. They stack. Craft a bicycle, and that's going to take 30 seconds. Right. Now, we are now going to go, and I'm going to quickly run back to our house, which is just here, and offload the stuff we don't actually need. Hey trader,
what you're looking
Trader
for.
Jen, how are you doing? Right, so I brought a couple of things over here. Obviously we've got a bicycle and we can't actually sell that, but we're going to sell these steel knuckle parts. We're going to sell that. We're going to sell you that, and we're going to sell you that. And those are the dukes that I had left over in the forge. Right. I really want a cigar, but we actually need some testosterone extract, which we get from killing a bear. So we could really do with that bear that we saw coming back. To be fair, I could have just come and bought the oil. It would have been a lot faster, but we needed a wrench. And we managed to get some other good things in the process. Right, anything else in here? No, we haven't got the spare money really to be spending on that. No, that is all we've got. Right. So we're off to really hunt a bear, but we also need to find... Come on, cowboy. Stop making a ruckus. We need to find somewhere. It's going to be really good to hold this horde down. So let's put our bike out. So we bring that down to here. And literally, you can't put it in the area of a trader, so that's why it's coming up red. So we've got to move away from the trader. And then when it's green, you simply right click. And you press E to get on it. And off it. And if you keep your finger on E, you've got storage. So we now have all these extra storage pockets in here. So I usually keep my dukes, my money in there. So I've always got it with me. And then usually, if I'm going towards a desert, which we haven't actually found one for, or a winter biome, no, we haven't found one yet, then I usually put some shorts and what have you, clothes that are better for those biomes in your bike. It's a lot better when you've got the motorcycle because you have 4 slots, 4 lines of those inventory spaces. But let's go for a little scout about. So there doesn't seem to be too much in the town, but we do have a shotgun messiah factory over here. In fact, is that 2 next door to each other? Or is this one... No, this is the Shamway Foods factory. Yeah, Shamway Foods. We've actually got the 2 biggest POIs, maybe apart from Dishong Tower, actually right next door to each other. Which is very surprising. I've been in that Shamway Foods and it is terrible. There is not much in there. It's one of the new POIs in the game. Got the waterworks just over here. We've got a chicken running around there. I'm just looking for a building that we can make secure. And this thing here doesn't look too bad actually. A radio tower, because it's a solid building here. What are the hit points on this? 1200, 2500, so I'm quite tempted to do something with this. You want a solid building? Anybody in here to greet us? Yep. Looks everywhere apart from that one corner. Because what the zombies will do, their pathing will try their utmost to get to you. If they can't get to you, then what they tend to do is just start knocking down whatever you're stood on. And we're not fussed about that. We could collapse that to get a load of iron very easily. That would explode if they started hitting on this. So that could help us. We got anything on the roof here? Let's just have a quick look. It is getting later on. We could definitely put our... Oh, come on. Jump. There we go. Got some solar panels up here as well. We could just wrench those off or leave them up there, because they're not actually in our way. Put some wooden bars. A very annoying height. It's got this lip around, but we could put some wooden bars maybe around like this. Do something along these kind of lines. Shoot through them. Make ourselves a little roof. There's a couple of little things we could do with this. Let's mark this on the map. And save waypoint. And Horde question mark. So it looks like a pretty solid building. We could block off the front doors. Make ourselves some cobblestone. We can jump off there without hurting ourselves. Hey, a few of our frames back. What are you doing? Getting very, very hungry. So that might not be a bad idea at all. I can't really see much else around here without using like one of these scrap buildings. At least that way, it doesn't matter what angle they come from, we could deal with them. This one's a very good base, but unfortunately I used this one in the experimental season, which is just finished, so I don't really want to be using the same base once again. Right, so here we are back at our shack with our bicycle now outside. Our new door made in the side by the zombarinos. Ourselves up here. And I've put the torch just up on the wall. You can do that by pressing E and just literally throwing it at the wall. Let's put anything in there that we need. We'll quickly scrap that. We are struggling for food. Put the little bit of lead we've got in there. I did burn up a little bit more iron. There we go. That needs to go over here. And we've got our level 3 shovel. But I would probably, if I need to do some more digging, for 24 I think it is, iron. Shovel. I just made myself an iron shovel. 24. We've got the level. We got the duct tape. So all I'm going to do now is, because we have quite a bit of cloth, duct tape, and leather, and now we've got some spare sewing kits, all I'm going to do is make myself, back onto there, some pockets. There we go. We don't need 5, we only need 3. So there we go. That will do us. We'll put them onto our clothes at the beginning of the next episode, and that will help us right out. In fact, 3 of these bloody beakers. Typical, isn't it? All of our health items stuff is going with our food over here. There we go. Right, guys, that's where I'm going to leave it for this episode. It was a bit of a frustrating one, but we got there in the end. We've got our wrench, we've got our oil, we've got our bicycle now, and we're going into day number 6. Now, I think that little base, that little place we found, is probably going to do us the best without having to travel too far. So tomorrow we're going to start work on doing as much as we can to that base. I might knock out a bit more of this overnight and start squaring it off, but we are struggling for food. So we've got the clothing pockets here. We've got 2 of them already. Go on to our character, and we can put them on to what we're wearing. Modify that and put that on there. These can't go onto your armor. They can only go on to what you're wearing. So I think the last one is going to be, yep, this one here. Take the dye off that, and there we go. So we've now got 3 more slots here. So the armor can only take these type of ones here, which go up to 3. So you can find triple storage armor pocket mods. Right, there we go, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Take it easy.